Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Chrysalis Invictus. This is your summer solstice reading, or Litha. So this takes place on June 21st or 22nd, depending on your calendar, in the Northern Hemisphere. And I have just sort of a general update for you. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or chart ruler. So if your chart ruler is Cancer, this could be for you. And we're going to start with the Litha card here from the Litha Oracle. Cancer. Oh my gosh. So this is summer solstice does usher in Cancer season. I guess it's appropriate for you to get Cancer. Number 3, call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. Okay. I'm going to uncover a few more cards before I speak on this one. So this is from the Druid Wisdom deck. And it's the Well of Memories. Remember the wise witches whose lives were cruelly seized. Their spells linger in Edinburgh as the morning dawns peace. Carry crystal phrase for forgiveness and release. All right. So something, it feels like maybe you may have the feeling that you've lost yourself somewhere along the way during this year, or you lost yourself in the winter and haven't fully regained your footing through the spring. And this feels like a call back to yourself. That Cancer season is really calling you back to yourself in this summer solstice. And let's take a look at more of the cards. So I've got this owl. And the owl says, don't be imprisoned by your past. Create a brand new you. Hold that vision. Yeah, so nostalgia is a very Cancerian vibe, I guess. And the reinvention in your own image is really interesting. The guardian of your reading is the boar. Interesting. A boar is a kingmaker. So in, I think it was medieval times in England, or in Germanic culture even, if you hunted a boar, you could be made king, because they're incredibly intense to hunt, and you could get killed in the process. So it was thought to be a really noble and strong pursuit. Take from that what you will. And for direction, we have magical map shifter. Okay. Number 52. Oh my goodness. Cancer is moving. All right. So Cancer, this may feel right to you and this may feel true to you, that Cancers don't move on or move unless they know they've got the right thing that they're moving to. This is really interesting because we had a similar kind of situation with Taurus for the fixed energy, that the fixed energy is coming to this Wheel of Fortune moment where whatever is ahead of you is as much or more as what you currently have. And so it's time to jump. And so Cancers are very good at jumping from one timeline to another, but waiting very long periods of time for that moment to arise. So while other people may have jumped in and out many times, it feels like you've sort of stayed in a similar place or in a similar identity that you've outgrown, but you've stayed in it for longer than has been comfortable. And so now it's time to enter a new phase, and summer is bringing that in for sure. It's okay. It is okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. Cool. Oh my gosh, I love this for you, Cancer. Okay, so this is from the Inner Child Oracle. And so a big issue for you in the past may have been being understood, or if you're communicating something or creating art or creating anything, you wanted people to understand it the way that you did. But this is kind of accepting that the risk involved in allowing other people to make up their own decisions about what you're doing, or it feels like a risk. Maybe it felt like a risk to you, but it's not a risk to you going forward. So feeling yourself release from that. And this is for life overall advice. So we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so part of this, part of what's going on here, so I've said there's, you're jumping, there may not be actual physical movement. So you may not change jobs, you may not change locations. It's a perspective shift within you that actually helps you to, I don't know if jumping timelines is a thing, that's what's coming up in my head, but it's jumping from one reality to another, essentially, without actually moving. And it feels like here, when you do this, it actually releases some emotional energy that has been underserved within you and in others. So, some aspect of yourself that maybe you have been protecting or harboring ill will toward, even, I feel. You're just kind of like, yeah, this is me. Yeah, this is it. And it actually has a positive effect on some of your friends and your family, loved ones. And then for your love life, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so strong emphasis here on friendship and channeling your, it's almost like your heart just overflows. And Cancers have a tremendous ability to love and care and nurture. But this is like, but being able to love and care and nurture outwardly at the same, like yourself and others at the same time can be tricky, because sometimes it can be to the detriment of yourself. But this feels like it's all free. It's all free. You're free to love. You're free to open up. There are some friendships that are going to blossom. I'm not really feeling romantic here, but if you are in a relationship or starting a relationship that the basis is friendship, there is a definitely don't feel like it's not worthwhile because it's quote unquote just friendship or something like that. That friendship is the most important energy for you right now. And then for your career, we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay. The Queen of Swords knows what she wants and how to get it, and also knows how to delegate. So I feel like part of this owning your energy is, okay, Cancer, you know how you can end up being very self-sacrificing at work and being a little bit of an overworker. This is delegating tasks out to other people and being very clear about what you need and want from them and not holding back in that way. This is separating a bit of that emotional energy out of a project that may have been very emotional for you, or that you may have bonded to in such a way that you felt like you couldn't let other people in on it, but you can, and you can ask others to take part of the load. It's safe to do so. So it feels like you're also in a good position to start a new project or to take the lead on something that you we're maybe sitting back on, or kind of sitting on for a while. The timeline is not fully clear to me there, but now we come back to the oceans of presence within. Yeah, it's like clearing space for something, clearing space for the capacity to move on this map. I'm gonna look this one up and just read you that message to close out the reading here. So Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When this card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents that they are. So that's that friendship energy that I was talking about. And they're really going to feel your energy. They're going to, like, these friends or these people that are coming into your life as soulmates are people who sense your energy, not people who only like you for what you do for them, or who have the sort of like wrong-headed motivations or wrong-hearted motivations. So you can trust that. Your whole perspective is about who you are and why you are here. About who you are and why you are here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. So that's amazing. Congratulations, I guess. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. And I hope this was helpful. And maybe we'll see you soon. Take care.